Welcome to the Run It Back podcast, aka The Rib, with your hosts, Cha-Cha,
Turn my mic up, son. You know he's always in the building. Yeah.
D-Lo,
Yo, what's up?
Javi,
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, world?
and Omega Green.
Yeah, it's green.
Get ready as we carve through the meat of life's juiciest stories. Let's get it cooking.
All right, and welcome back to the season finale of the Run It Back podcast. I'm your boy Javi, and we got D-Lo and Cha-Cha in the building. Omega is not with us
Sup?
tonight.
Yeah, what's going on?
He took a little time for himself, and he deserves it, period.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start it off by saying how we always say, Cha-Cha, how you feeling?
You know, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. I can't even front. You know, I'll be heading to New Orleans in a couple of weeks.
Come on, New Orleans.
Yeah, conference for my job. I look forward to that. Never been to New Orleans. Had a couple opportunities. My nephew, he graduated from HBCU there in
I think you'll enjoy it.
And,
it was fun.
You know,
I've been there several times.
I already know what the conference is going to be about, so I'll be able to move accordingly. If I don't like that session, I'll go back to my room or hit the city, but I ain't ready to come up missing, So, I look forward to it because I always get something out of it. It's because it's work related. I can.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in the same field, in the same position. Maybe like I'm a patient navigator, so we have nurse navigators, we have doctors, and so we all just try to feed off of each other and see what we can do to implement something to make our job better.
Right.
Okay.
And I've always gotten something from it. I've been to a conference in Atlanta last year in May, and then I went to a conference in Las Vegas last year in November. They have 2 a year. It's the Academy of Oncology, Nurse, and Patient Navigation. So I look forward to that. But it was cool today. Being a Friday, yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
So what about you, D-Lo? What's happening?
The week started off rough. Last Friday, I tweaked my knee pretty bad, my bad knee pretty bad. I was dealing with that. And we had the rain, so I had that on top of that. So it was hard to walk and stuff.
The rain knows.
I know. And
the rain
so
tells it. Or your knee knows.
Yeah, my knee knows. Like I can always tell, like when it's gonna rain and stuff, because I'm like, it's a little tight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I tweaked it, so going down the stairs. So yeah, it was kind of rough though. But other than that, I mean, it's the same old. Just got back into actually doing Plex a little different now. I'm doing the evening routes instead of the morning routes because things just got a little crazy with that. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm doing the evening routes.
Come on, sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, and that's another thing
lot.
too. I got tired of interrupting my sleep because of they dumb shit. So, yeah, so trying to make some moves differently and trying to get through the week. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna be sad that we gonna be about to be on a break. So,
Yeah.
but,
I'm happy. Let me
I need to, yeah.
The facts.
Yeah. But how are you, Javi?
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing fabulente. Today was an amazing day. This week has been gorgeous. I was sick, but now I'm better now.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back in the house? Click, click, clack in the back. I'm sorry, was that too loud?
No. No.
D-Lo started readjusting, so I didn't know.
No, my headphones don't really fit on like my head. Like my head too small
top.
for it. Yeah.
Boy,
Mine too.
that one's too easy. We gonna leave that one alone.
That's what she said. No, it's not.
See what I'm saying?
But no, this week has been great. And the conclusion of this week was even better because like my Fridays are normally trash, like crazy busy. I'm normally like tired AF.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Like this week has been a good week.
Damn.
There was rough moments, but made it through. And mentally, I'm working through things. Therapy's going well. I took 2 weeks off from therapy because she was on vacation, but now she's back and we had our last sesh today. Well, not last sesh.
Okay.
Our sesh again today, and it was Gorgiana. No,
that's
I didn't
what's
have
up.
it today. It was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And it was Gorgiana. So, with that being said, we're going to end this season positively, okay?
Yeah.
And for you all listening, this episode is going to be more like a what you took away from this season in a positive note and what you look forward to in the next season without spilling any spoilers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would y'all like me to start so y'all can have a little time to think on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, and this will just be for us three. Omega isn't here again, like I said.
Shout out to Omega,
But shout out to Omega,
one of our 4 horsemen.
Yeah. But with that, one thing that I took away from this podcast, the Run It Back podcast this season, is that everybody's voice matters.
Yes, amen.
I took away that there is a lot to be said and people say it differently, but you also have to listen to what they're saying because there's a different message in what everybody says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can say something and it has some type of meaning towards me, but then you can say it and it means something different towards you. And when you explain your meaning, it's like, oh, okay, you had a completely different perspective.
Yeah.
But we were down the same path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took away that listening is strong.
Yeah.
Listening and understanding and teamwork is valuable.
Yeah.
Very valuable.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We all
And
have
that is
something
a
to
fact.
add.
That
we
is
all
a
have
fact.
something to add. We do.
Personally, something I took away from this is that I need to have more patience with myself and with my process of bringing content. I need to be more confident with that. And I know y'all are probably gonna say, "What do you mean confident?" Avi? Like, but at the same, like,
No, I get it.
Seriously, like, I need to be more confident in what I'm presenting and how I'm presenting it because I'm very like funny and like a lot of my things are laughable, but I do bring facts. And I do want to make sure that I am putting the facts out there and not just joking through the facts.
Right.
So I learned that about myself.
Right.
In my personal growth. But overall with the podcast, I think that this season was a really good season. I think that we brought a lot more like facts and stories and just news in general. I love the fact that we didn't really speak on politics as much this season.
Yeah.
And when we did, it was very like that episode was what it was, and we didn't let it bleed into the next episodes. For me, with Poppets culture and the fuck I had said, I think that I had fun with both. I really enjoyed the dynamic of having 2 different ones, but I'm looking forward to combining them into
What's
the
up,
one,
Dwayne?
which I already have,
Dwayne.
and just integrating all of my thoughts and all of my research and all of my findings into one podcast where I can bring it all together into one. So that's what I took away from it. Positive. It's all been positive.
So let me add something to that real quick because I want to get an understanding exactly what you meant. So, what you were saying was there's an authentic side of you as far as joking and laughing, but you still want to have a happy medium when it comes to bringing the seriousness of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like listening back to myself, I learned that like I'll give you something. Like I'll give you a story, but within that story, hell, we've laughed through the entire thing. So it's like, okay, so what was the story? Because this was just a joke, you know?
Yeah.
I want to be more like serious and make it known that, hey, these are the facts. I want you to digest this, but at the same time, we can still cackle about certain things within. But I need to get that story out as opposed to like just joking through the entire thing.
What's up, sis? I see
Which
you.
is my vibe
I see you.
at the same time, but I still want the story to be known and understood before the jokes are landed and punched in.
Right. And so, I guess to me, I feel like that maybe, one way we can do that is, or you can do that, is to, like we always do, even though we're joking, we want to, we're not joking about this, about whatever trauma that somebody's going through. We're just making light of it in a humorous way at this point. You know what I'm saying? We always make sure, because because the thing about it is we find humor, just like the past season about the guy with the wig. We know what crime he committed.
Yeah.
You know, and we was not laughing at that.
Yeah, and that's why I always make a point to be like, we're not laughing at, the situation, like, or what happened. We're laughing at the little small things that can be made joke about.
Yeah. So to what Javi said, let me say this, Javi, to you. I enjoy your feedback. I enjoy who you are. I enjoy you definitely bring something different as far as a mindset, as far as because I will admit some of the stories that I have brought, to our Run It Back, the point of view that you have brought, it never crossed my mind. And same for you, D-Lo. Same for you. So I want to second what you said about that. Because that is important. Because I feed off of you all.
Yeah.
I feed off of you all, and I hope you all feed. I hope we continue to do that.
For sure.
That's what we do.
But yeah, so I want to let you know that, and whatever part that you want to be better about, we're gonna make sure that happens.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I love what you do for us.
Yeah, it's nothing bad that I.
No, of course.
As far as that, I was just saying, like, as far as like, I want to be able to like actually get the story out, and then like after the story's out, I want to give you the raw facts.
Right.
And then I don't want to give jokes within those facts.
Okay.
I want to be able to give you those facts, and then
Right.
after we've digested those facts, then we can make little kikis and ha-has. As far as me, I'm not
okay.
saying
I got
necessarily y'all, but as
Okay.
far as me, that's something, and it's a positive thing that I
Yeah.
took away from it. It's not a negative, because
Okay.
now I'm giving you a side of me. I've given you like who I am, but now I want to dial back and actually give you the facts, and then after I've given you the facts, we can digest it in a laughing, joking manner.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I want you to get those serious facts.
Yeah, and that's what's up, man. So
What about you?
me,
What was your positive takeaways from this, and what do you hope for the future with that, without giving any secrets away?
I love the growth. I love the growth. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I really love. I really love that you all embrace my stories.
Yeah.
That you all embrace my stories, because that's important to me. That's the one thing. If nothing else that you all take away from this, is that I want to bring content that you all appreciate. And say like, oh, this is some old dumb bullshit, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and you all show me love, by letting me know. So it lets me know that what I'm doing is good. It's good, and so that encourages me. Now, the one thing that I do want to be better about is being better prepared. Is being better prepared with the material, because I know that some of this stuff I can dive in a little deeper. I just have to put in the time.
Yeah.
To research it a little bit better. It's good though. It's
Yeah.
good, but I want to be better about that. I look forward to what we, especially the Tuesday planning, episode planning. I love that. I love that a lot.
We missed it this week,
It's okay.
but
It's
we already
okay.
came in hot and
It's
ready.
okay.
We knew what we was talking about. This is the finale.
I love the episode planning, because like you said, we all have a voice. And so what I've learned from that is, like you said, being patient with everybody's point of view. It's about reading the room. Because when we go live, if y'all look at our segments, I just sit back and my head just be like looking at you, looking at you, because I'm still learning this.
Yeah.
I'm still learning this. So for me, it's just reading the room and knowing the right time to add in what it is that I think will help this work. And the one thing about that, I'm confident that you all will be accepting of it.
Facts.
And so that's great. That's
and when
great.
we not,
knowing.
we'll let you know, and we can work on it.
Right.
And same with us.
Right.
And same with me.
No joke.
Yeah,
Because
and
we
that's
all
the
have to
thing.
work together.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We no matter, and America, fans and subscribers, we don't always agree. We don't.
No.
We don't. We have our moments. We're
We
human.
disagree, whether we agree, we just compromise.
And it gets heated, and we have to bring. And sometimes we have to bring it down a temperature and realize, okay, because like Javi said, sometimes how you say it may not be received the way that the intent. So
It's not you, it's me.
right. So like I always
always
say,
me.
intent versus perception is apples and oranges.
Shut up, D-Lo.
Nah, we not doing that. We not doing
Yeah,
that.
see, come for me already.
That's what I'm saying.
I was just saying, you was
See, right
laughing
there.
with me. It was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. See, but
Yeah.
we've learned. And so, like I said, the one thing that I've learned is that, we all have to, we've learned each other. And so I'm gonna say it again. Intent versus perception
Facts.
is apples and oranges. So my intent for what I'm bringing I may be expecting a different outcome, but the
His
way I
intent might
say
be
it,
perceived a different way.
right,
Than
and
what he intended it to be.
so I've made it an important purpose to know each and every one of you individually, because how I say it to D-Lo, I might not can say it to you, Javi.
Right.
And I understand that, and that's important to me. So that's one thing that I've taken away that I'm definitely trying to be better about, including Omega. Shout out to our fourth horseman, Omega. So
he's
that's
getting
what I look for.
kryptonite.
As a matter of fact, and I'm going to put this out there. I do have a prize. I do coming up next season. I have a prize that I'm gonna bring it forward. I'm not telling y'all what it is. I'm not telling y'all what it is, but I'm gonna have a contest.
No secrets away.
I have a contest. I have a contest for I have a contest. So I have something that I'm gonna give away for free, and it's never been used. It's
Can I
never
play?
been touched. Should I tell y'all what it is?
Can I play?
No, man.
dang.
You know you can't play.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
you
say
can tell
I
us what it is off camera.
Off camera.
Off
Yeah.
mic.
But yeah, I'm saying it's an awesome gift, and wait till y'all see it, America. So y'all gonna have to tune into next
know.
season.
Somebody
because
in the audience said we said we were gonna do giveaways this season. We just didn't have time to fit it in.
yeah,
We had so much content, and we were rebranding and everything and restructuring things. But next season,
let
will be
them
better.
know. We still working this thing, but I promise you.
But we're worthy.
I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I have something.
Listen.
I have something, and I promise you. So, Javi, whoever that is that said that, let them know. You have to tune into my Let's Talk About It segment to be a
Every
winner.
week.
To be a winner, you have to listen to my Let's Talk About It segment to attempt to win.
Because
So
he's gonna want a summary of every episode next season before he give out his spread.
now how he gonna tell me about my
Nah,
you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But trust me, it's coming, and y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it.
He said we gonna see Cha Cha.
and it's authentic, huh?
He said we gonna see Cha Cha.
Challenge. That's what I'm talking
Challenge
about.
accepted.
That's what I'm talking about. That's inspirational. And see what I'm saying? This is how we grow. We're gonna have more video content. We got stuff in the works. But anyway, I'm done babbling. I'm gonna turn it over to D-Lo.
D-Lo,
Oh, man.
how was you this season? What positive takeaways and what do you look
Yeah.
forward to in the future
Yeah.
without spilling any secrets?
Yeah.
It's Cha Cha. No, just playing.
Well, I
What's up, Desiree?
will say.
What's up, niece? I see you.
What's up, cuz? I will say that in this
Desiree
is-
said, "Hey, Javi." Sorry.
Hey,
in,
Desi.
in this last episode that this last season, I messed around with a theme for a few episodes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I did like that because it was easier to plan out.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You
get
know,
what you're saying.
and so instead of because where my segment is such a wide range of stuff,
Yeah.
it's easier to plan out that way.
So tell the people on my Facebook Live what we're doing now. What this
So-
is. What we're talking about.
And this is the review, and we'll be takeaways for the season.
Yeah.
So
This is our season finale.
and
This is our season finale. We'll be back in a few weeks, but this is our season finale, and so what we're talking about for those that just jumped on. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you good.
I just want to let the people
yeah,
know.
you gotta let them know.
Yeah, we are talking about takeaways from the season. What how we grew, just whatever. And so that's what this is about now.
And
continue, sir.
Also too, like you said, like we a team. Team wins championships. And within that, sometimes you gotta get rid of your own sometimes some of your insecurities to fit whatever the team is going for.
Got another sister that jumped on there. What's up, Gene? I see you. What's happening? I see you.
So with that, I had to bag some of my own kind of my insecurity, so that way we can grow as a team.
Yeah.
And
that's deep right there. And I'm gonna comment on that, but continue.
But so with that, that's pretty much it. Like you said, and that's why I said bring about to the whole theme thing and help me plan better is be better prepared.
Yeah.
So that way, I know, within a couple episodes, this is gonna be my theme.
I see you, girl.
And then, or the first 5 episodes, this is gonna be my theme. So within that theme, you gonna get this, and this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
So, and I mean, and other than that, I like the direction that we're going to. I like the direction that we're headed.
Yeah. For sure.
Things about to pop off, things about to go off. So, I like it.
Hey.
So I want to piggyback off of something that D-Lo said. Insecurities, the insecurities. And I've had that. One of my segments is Cha-Cha's Thought of the Week, and so one of my segments, and I might throw it back out there during repost it during our break. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone. And I want to give you a personal shout out because I know you've discussed that off camera with us, what your personal issues are, insecurities as far as us moving forward and where we're trying to go. Yeah. And so I want to commend you for, accepting, okay, well, let me push that aside because there is a bigger picture. Yeah. Yeah.
And you better let them clap all the way through. Don't you stop them, period.
Yeah.
On D-Lo.
Yeah, so. Man. So, because like I said, and the one thing I want to let you all know is no one person is greater than the other. We don't have that mentality. We're all equal in this. We all have our own, and that's what makes this so great. That's
the audience is saying, "Go D-Lo!"
Yay! Shout out! Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know, and that's why I say, man. But they need to know, man. They need to know because, what we do. It's not just run of the mill. We take this seriously, and so everybody's, whatever you're dealing with, we want to make sure that is brought to the front first. Yeah. Because we never want it to be, it's 4 of us. So we never want it to be 3 and 1. We all make sure that it's all 4 of us have agreed to it.
Equal opportunity employer over here.
And that's important. And I say that because what we do is we say, okay, give us your idea. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to do? Because we never want to make anybody feel inferior because we all have insecurities. We all have our own insecurities. Mm-hmm. It's just lucky for me that I was able to do, parody videos with Chico. So I've been out there in front of the camera. I've done rehearsal. So when you all invited me in, this is what we need from you. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. I can do this. Yeah, because I've had that experience. But if I didn't,
but did,
you might have saw a different me. You would have, because I am. And I don't know. I can't speak for you all, but I am my own worst enemy. That's just. I think a lot of us are. We want to be great.
Oh, I'm my own worst critic for sure.
Yeah.
I'm my own worst critic. I'm my own worst enemy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and as this thing goes, and as it grows, and as we have more subscribers. As we push this thing, and I'm gonna tell you that there's something that and Javi, and I'm gonna thank you for that. Is that I'm trying to push myself out there on my other social media pages because I have some great ideas.
Yeah.
I have some great
Get 'em
ideas,
out there.
and we've talked about it. And Javi and D'Lo are going to help me even with my own projects. And so that's one thing I can offer that I didn't speak on is that I have some ideas. I just didn't have the people around me to push those ideas, so it didn't matter. But now doing this has given me the confidence to say why not. So I've been creating like just little stories, and that's where it starts. That's where it starts, little stories, and because I'm learning how to maneuver the app.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts because I know me. I'm an IT guy. I've got a degree in it, but I don't really mess around with social media because sometimes that's a concern for my job. I don't want to push something out there that may be an issue.
Which, speaking on that, I do have a little something I wanted to show you off camera and off the show. There's something I've been messing with that might help you a little bit on that. So
okay.
So yeah. Just
I've
a little
got
nugget.
some. Hey, boy, I'm telling y'all. You know what? I don't know if y'all know this, America, but I have an X page now.
Hey, look at that.
Formerly
Look at that.
Twitter.
Look at
I
that.
let the cat out the bag, baby.
Damn.
Yeah, I got an X page, and guess what my name is?
Watch out, Twitter.
Guess what my handle is?
Shy diggity.
No, Agent C McThree.
Come on,
Hey.
C Vic 3.
Charles McCann III.
You see how he arched up in his
C.
seat when he said it?
C McThree, Agent C McThree taking his act on the road, baby. Yeah. CEEMAC 003. Yeah, C McThree, Charles McCann III. Yeah, I'm about to, so X is gonna get this work too. But I'm saying, America, I'm saying they're gonna get this work. I'm saying, but all jokes aside, being a part of this has shown me how to be, to enjoy being a content creator at my age.
Yeah.
At my age, because I'm the OG in this.
Yeah.
But I research stuff and I see, and I'm like, oh, well, he look older than me. But yeah, man. So that's one thing that I left out is that y'all have instilled in me. Because like I said, D'Lo invited me in. Because he knows me and he felt like that I could do it. I didn't think nothing about it. Like, sure, yeah, we'll talk, yeah, whatever. But so I don't want to hog all of this discussion.
No, it's just an open discussion.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
we miss him with that one person.
Yeah.
Once again,
Omega, and I like, Omega's
So,
so grounded. He's grounded. Omega's grounded. He brings a perspective.
Maybe we'll see if he can do a short and just give us his.
Yeah.
his
Because okay.
Feels a little empty without
Because,
him in here.
Yeah, it does, and maybe we could have gotten, talked to him and see if he could have called in, But anyway, like I said, America, this is we're just this is our season finale, and we're just going over the takeaways from this past season.
Do y'all have any favorite moments?
Yeah, for those that
you
have
remember?
listened, that was something that we did as we enhanced this podcast. Is we had guest callers.
Yes.
We had guest callers.
We did have guest callers.
So what was there any particular guest caller, any segment that you all enjoyed or got from it?
I do have one segment that was my favorite.
What's that?
Like an interview favorite. It was when we had Omega Decipher.
Yes.
He had the group, the boys.
Yeah, the two guys.
Yeah,
yes.
they were really fun.
I did like
it
that.
It was what was their names? Phil and
Corey.
I Hate Corey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Trill Phil and I Hate Corey.
Trill, yeah, I was gonna say
I
that
really
setup.
enjoyed that interview. That was a good one.
You wasn't here for Get Your Gains, Matthew Jones,
No, I
the
wasn't.
fitness. That was a really good segment.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that
I actually enjoyed that too.
because he brought some things to light that when it comes to fitness that we were not aware of.
Right.
There was some things that he said. I was like, oh, say that again.
Right.
And the thing about it is it almost didn't happen. So,
I'm glad it did though.
Yeah, and the thing is that
This is the most interviews we've had.
yeah, Yeah, and we
Ever.
had who else do we have on? We had what's his name? Fisticuffs.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then the
What was the female's
Your
name?
mom.
one,
your mom,
the two
yeah.
favorite that I had was my mom, because it was very enlightening.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's like I am when it comes to research and stuff like that. And the second one was my brother-in-law, because
The Marvel versus DC.
yeah, because
That was a
I
good
got
one,
to I
too.
got to nerd out real
the nerd,
quick.
the
You know,
nerd interview.
That was really good too.
It was-
But hey, check this out, y'all. All of y'all that's listening to this, you all can be a guest too.
Yeah.
You all can be a guest too.
You have a story you feel like needs to be put
If
out
y'all-
there,
yeah.
let us know.
If you want to be a call-in guest and talk about some stuff, reach out to us. We'll be glad to have you. And the thing about it is, I've talked to a couple of people, and what they say is, well, no, because like for example, our Sports Junkie Lounge,
Yeah.
where we talk about. I'm like, we're not professionals. We're not going over
No.
statistics and all of that.
and this is the one thing I want to say about the Sports Junkie Lounge. It is fans talking to fans. We ain't professionals. We're not analysts and stuff like that. We
Nah.
do our analytical part and see and go with what happened.
Yeah.
But we're fans talking to fans.
Right. I see you, Lisa. That, like I said, oh no, I'm sorry, Regina. Regina also, she said my sister Regina said that the interview with Matthew was her favorite. Thank you for that. I'm glad you watched it. I appreciate that. I hope you hit like on the.
Come on, Angina.
I hope you hit like after you watched it.
Nathaniel Booth says he wants to be a guest.
Hey,
I'll get you on the fuck I had said.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have you on
So,
the fuck I had
like
said.
you said, D-Lo, that's what I be trying to tell him, because
You'll be my first guest.
I've had a couple of people to say that. I'm like, no, just talk about your team.
Yeah.
Just talk about your team. We not, I just need to be prepared. If y'all talking about every game, we don't talk about every game.
No,
We
and
just
especially
give
now,
our
like
own person. Like my Raiders. It's that I have to exhale on that and dirty. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Especially-
The Raiders, boy, they
especially with the
killing me.
Wildcat
Come on,
football.
Raiders.
But I mean, yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
Wildcat football is just, I'm distraught over that.
I mean, it's just like now, like we started picking our marquee games that we would like to see. You know what I mean?
I see you, Gina. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But yeah, we started going over our marquee games, and
Yeah.
because
I think this season was really eye opening.
Yeah,
We
'cause-
brought a lot of big, different dynamics.
Yeah, and our Sports Junkie Lounge was on hold because after what the NBA was over, we didn't have
Yes.
anything, so
And
we
then
were
we
excited to
introduced
get back into that.
In the mix this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
That came out this
Yeah,
season.
and we had our.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
And the fuck I had said came out this season.
Yeah.
yeah,
The Cypher came out this season, and your segment, your side segment.
well, it's not really a segment; it's more of a theme. But it's gonna be the Declassified, which check in on
Yeah.
Thursday and see what's
Yeah.
gonna happen with that, because that's gonna be debuted this week.
and
Hey.
you know what else? We actually, this was our first season of doing live content
Yeah,
where people could
Yeah.
actually see us,
Interact with us, yeah.
And that we would just, when we were on our break and we was like, we need to push our numbers or whatever the things we were discussing. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go Facebook Live and see what happens. And it worked. And so now we're gonna improve on that. So sometimes it's trial and error, and sometimes you just gotta, go for it.
Put
You
it
just
out
gotta
there.
go for it.
and
Yeah,
then we
put it out there.
then we expanded to where we can actually like right now we're having a live episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if somebody on the live feed right
You can
now,
hear
wanna-
everybody.
You can hear everybody. And if you want to call in, let us know in the chat. You can get a
Yeah.
call in.
Yeah, this
Not today.
Yeah, this
Not
yeah,
today, but not today.
In
But I
the
mean,
future, next season.
we'll have a
got
call in segment.
Yeah, but the sound machine, it allows us to now we're learning this thing, and so we can connect and go live, and then people can hear all of us instead of having to be instead of being lip readers. You can actually hear what everybody's saying instead of guessing like, did he just curse?
So there were so many good aspects of this season.
Yeah, I
there were some
enjoyed
rocky
it.
moments, but we got through them.
Yeah, I look forward to what we got coming up.
We got so many things planned for next season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give anything away. But
No,
there's a
but
lot
I
of
mean,
plans.
I've already
to
given away
the
my
credit where
prize.
you said we had rocky seasons. I'm sorry, my throat is dry for some reason today.
hella dry.
The
The Rocky moments, like I look like I'm not gonna say I like them, but I appreciate them because that's helped us grow as
of course.
as a unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
So we can come out
Wu-Tang
knowing
forever.
knowing that we have those rocky moments, but we can still come out the other side.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I agree. Overall, I'm happy, because the thing about this is that we do have normal lives. We do work. We do work for a living. We still have to pay bills. This podcast is, that's where we trying to take to a place where we can, walk away from our jobs and make this our job, because we're planning on taking this act on the road, America. We're looking at
We're going places.
we're looking at we got a budget team. We got a social media team. Yeah, and so for real, we looking to get a mobile sound machine to where we can come to you all. And it's coming, and because we spoke it into existence, it's gonna happen. We spoke it into existence.
Yep.
And so we just got to do our work, because God is gonna provide us with what we need, as long as we stay the course. We stay righteous about this.
And stay humble.
And so speaking of being righteous, as far as people calling in,
Call him with respect.
Right.
Because you will get that dial tone in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
you
will listen to, you will hear me, you will talk to my cousin Tone. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we cousin Tone Lope. Yeah, we are not shock jocks in this. We are not shock jocks in this at all.
Type shit.
And, we just trying to bring a little fun, a little seriousness, and stuff that you might be interested in. But so if you call in, and we'll talk about it, before you talk in, because we're gonna tell you what you can and cannot say, but we're gonna give you freedom on to express yourself. But there's just a certain decorum that you have to have about it.
Yeah.
And that's just all I'm gonna say about that. So yes, we are not shot jocks. So like I said, we trying to be righteous in this, and plus they have guidelines. They have guidelines, and so we want to protect. We want to protect our brand, and so we're not going to let anybody mess up by coming in and then crossing the guideline, because we'll edit it out.
I chin check you in a heartbeat.
Because we real about this, so it's never personal. It's straight business. It's
I'm
never
the editor,
personal.
so I'll cut that out.
It's never personal. It's all business. Thank you, sis. I see you. Go ahead. That's what's up. That's what we try and do. That's what we try and do. We try and go ahead with this.
So.
What else? Anything else? This has been great. Letting it all out about the season. Yeah. It's kind of like when you have like a show have a little blooper episode where they get to go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might have to do that one day. We might, because
we doing it right now. What are you talking about?
No, this is live.
This is not the blooper reel.
No, the blooper reel is when we pause a segment, but we still keep recording stuff.
Yeah.
Certain stuff we might have to edit up, but
But no, good moments, bad moments, funny moments, sad moments. We had them all this season.
And we're so looking forward to next season. I am. I've slacked off on my thought of the week, but that was kind of intentional.
Yeah.
I want to say that if anybody continue to believe in yourself. Thank you, sis. Yes, that's what it takes. And see, and that's what I love about that. My family, they support us.
Yeah.
D-Lo, he's married into the family, and he knows what my family's about.
I love my in-laws. What are you talking about?
Yeah, my aunties, they jump on here. My cousins, we've even had them. Now we got the equipment to date where they can call in. I can hit them up while we're on here. And they support us, just make sure the support I need is for you to subscribe,
right.
But yeah, my family, I see family and I also see friends. And so, we have the support, for this, and we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. And I look forward to the ideals, to bringing them to life. I so look forward to that.
Yeah.
I do. I look forward to that. Yay. What up, Kevin Jackson? I see you, baby. What's happening, man? Old school in the building. What's up, Kevin Jackson? I'm shouting you out, bro. What's happening? I see you, man. Are you still on?
All right. Well, with that being said, this will put a wrap on season 3 of season two
Yeah.
of the Run It Back podcast with your boys.
Yeah. Thank you,
Javi.
sis. I see you.
D-Lo,
Yo,
Cha-Cha,
I'm always in the building. Turn my mic up, son.
and Omega Green, who is not here tonight,
Yeah,
but
shout
here
out to
in
Omega.
spirit.
He's still a part.
We repping it for him tonight, and we will catch you in season 3.
Yeah. And
See you
we
soon.
out. Deuces.